In today's adventure, we are in Kasota, Minnesota at Drive a Tank. And as you can see, I'm quite literally about to drive a tank. This is a once in a lifetime experience that they were the first ones to actually offer this to civilians in the US, and they're still here many years later. Let's go check it out.
This is Fun Across America.
Tony, thank you so much for having us out here at Drive a Tank. I'd love to hear a little bit about how this place came to be.
Well, I guess it all started when me and my old man took a trip to England. I was looking to buy a small ferret armored scout car, and one thing led to the next, and pretty soon we realized in England and the UK there was about 12 different places that did tank driving, and there was 0 in the United States. So we thought, if 12 places can survive in the UK, there's definitely room for 1 in the United States.
So who's coming in here on a weekly basis?
Everybody.
Everybody is?
Anybody,
yeah.
You name it.
So is it, birthday parties, bachelor parties,
yeah,
like
just
all of it?
Something to do, you name it. You know, it's been a few years, but we added up where our customers come from, and it was like 88% were out of state or out of country. So it's traveling, it's a destination. You know, we offer things you can't get anywhere else, so people are going to travel.
When someone comes through here and they're going to experience Drive a Tank, obviously they sign up, they sign the safety waiver. What does that process look like once they're ready, they're signed up and ready to go?
So we get through check-in, obviously waivers are the most important part, and then we start out, every activity starts with the safety presentations.
I'd say that's probably for the best, because no doubt these vehicles are fun to drive, but not something to mess around with. They were designed for war after all. After a quick overview of Driver's Ed Tank Edition, it was time to get in the driver's seat. Driving this thing around, I was honestly pretty surprised at how smooth it was and how quick it can be. Makes sense for a vehicle that needs to be able to maneuver any kind of unknown terrain that might be thrown at it. This experience was so great, I just had to ask Tony.
Do you have a favorite tank?
No, they all suck.
Okay, they all suck.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right.
Yeah. So you gotta remember, tanks are built to be disposable. People have this misconception, if you watch Walking Dead, everybody thinks they're gonna be Rick Grimes and they're gonna last the whole TV series. When in reality, statistically, you're way more likely to be the zombie. So, like a Chieftain main battle tank is typically built with a 4-hour lifespan, because average tank battle's an hour. And what makes you so special? You're gonna kill 12 bad guys? You're not actually that much better.
Yeah.
They can tell us that your equipment's better, and I get that a lot. People come and say, well, American tanks are better, we're gonna kill all the bad guys. And I just kind of tell them, well, there's a few things there. First of all, let's look at historically.
Yeah.
Anytime our tanks have ever been used toe-to-toe with a peer-to-peer adversary, we didn't win because our tanks were better. We typically won because our people were more well-trained, or they outsmarted the other guy, or we had more of them.
Yeah.
And with that, I don't think there's a country out there that's telling their people that they have the 7th best tank in the world. So kind of some military psychology.
That makes sense. There's some marketing at play there.
Yeah, there's definitely marketing. You have to have confidence in your equipment in order for your crew to operate at the best that they can.
Regardless of how well these tanks are built to fight against other tanks, your average family sedan still doesn't stand a chance. I highly doubt insurance is going to cover that.
So that was Drive a Tank. Me and my friend Boomstick here had a lot of fun today. I definitely recommend that if you are in the area, or even if you're not in the area, this is worth flying in for. It's a once in a lifetime experience. Don't miss it. I will see you in the next one.